Good morning, students. Already we discussed some standard results of the ellipse. General equation of an ellipse is x squared by a square plus y squared by b squared equal to 1, a greater than b. Already we discussed two types. One is major axis along x-axis, the other one is major axis along y-axis. So far we discussed all the results and all the problems based on ellipse. Today we are going to discuss about some real life applications of an ellipse. That means practical problems based on ellipse. See the question. An equation of an elliptical part of optical lens. So we are using the lens, many lens in your life. So we are elliptical part of an optical lens system is x squared by 16 then y squared by 9 equal to 1. So we are using many optical lenses in your everyday life. So equation of the optical part, elliptical part, x squared by 16, y squared by 9 equal to 1. Therefore, given equation of an ellipse, given equation x squared by 16 plus y squared by 9 equal to 1. This is the given equation of an ellipse. See, x squared by 16. So greater value is the denominator of x. Therefore, it should be type number 1. Here a squared equal to 16. We can observe a squared equal to 16. B squared equal to 9. Type 1. So we are very clear on this idea. We are discussing many problems on this. So a squared is 16, b squared 9, type 1. This is major axis along x-axis. Now, see the another one. The parabolic part of the system has a focus in common with the right of the focus in ellipse. We are having two focus of an ellipse. One is f and f dash. We are already very clear in this. The vertex of the parabola is at the origin. Here, one portion is elliptical part, another one portion is parabolic part. So we are having two diagram mixing. One is ellipse, another one is parabola. So we already discussed the standard equation of parabola and the diagrammatic explanation. In the same way, ellipse and also parabola. See, the parabola is open right. So we are having four types of parabola. Here they are mentioning parabola is open to right. Now we are going to find the equation of the parabola. Finally, the question asked is going to find the equation of the parabola. See here, given ellipse, we are finding out a squared, b squared, type 1. Now we are going to draw the standard equation, standard diagram of an ellipse. In that ellipse, the parabolic part of the system has a focus in common. This is the word, one of the key word. So see, the diagrammatic explanation we already well-known diagram. So here it is a type number 1 ellipse and type number 1 parabola, because the question itself they are giving the data. The parabola is type number 1 open right. See the diagram now. Type number 1 ellipse. Major axis along x-axis. So here F focus. Then we are having one more diagram along with this. See here this is the center for ellipse, but it is vertex for parabola. So already they are giving the data. Vertex of this parabola is at origin, or it is the center of the ellipse. We have to listen these important two words. Center of an ellipse, but it is the vertex of the parabola. See, it is type number 1 parabola. So this equation already well known. Type number 1 is y squared equal to 4ax. And the given data is focus of an ellipse is the common with the focus of parabola. So we have to find the focus of an ellipse. That focus is also focus of the parabola. So we need f. We are going to find out f. F means focus. This focus is common to the parabola and also for an ellipse. See here f. What is the value of f? AE comma 0. F is AE comma 0. We are already discussing about, we are taking only one focus. So we need AE. See, already we worked out A squared, then B squared. We are going to find out the value of E. What is the formula to find the value of E? Square root of A squared minus B squared divided by A squared. See here, A squared already worked out, 16 minus B squared 9 divided by 16. 16 minus 9, we can get square root of 7 by 16. That means square root of 7 divided by 4. This is the value of E, eccentricity. This is the value of E for this ellipse. So A squared, B squared, then we worked out the value of E. Now, what is the focus? AE comma 0. So already we worked out A here. Then just now we worked out E. Therefore, we need AE. See here, AE. What is the value of A? 4. Then what is the value of E? Root 7 divided by 4. 4 will be removed. Therefore, AE equal to root 7. AE equal to root 7. Once again listen, the standard equation of an ellipse, x squared by 16, y squared by 9 equal to what? That is the standard equation. Type number 1, A squared 16, B squared 9, major axis along x axis, type 1. So draw the diagram. And also we are going to draw a parabola. That parabola is type number 1, open right. All the parabolas passing through the vertex. So this vertex is 0, 0. Then open right side, type number 1. So this focus is common for an ellipse as well as parabola. That is the logic they are giving. So we need focus. What is the value of focus? AE comma 0. So find out E and also AE. Now see focus. So now focus F is AE comma 0. Just we are able to substitute the data root 7 comma 0. So now this F is root 7 comma 0. You are worked out. What is the standard equation? Y squared equal to 4AX. This is the standard equation of the parabola. The question asked is find the equation of the parabola. So y squared equal to 4AX is the standard equation of parabola type number 1. Just the value of A we need. See here, this is the focus for an ellipse as well as it is the focus for parabola. So if this focus convert to be focus for parabola, this focus is considered to be F root 7 comma 0. But what is the focus for parabola? That is A comma 0. Now it is considered to be F of A comma 0. So initially we are finding out focus of an ellipse. That focus is common for parabola. That means this F root 7 comma 0 also considered to be A comma 0. This is the concept they are giving. Focus for parabola is also the focus for an ellipse. This focus ellipse we are working out. Then it is considered to be focus of parabola. See y squared equal to 4AX. Therefore equation of the parabola is equation of the parabola type number 1. Question itself they are giving the type number 1, that is y squared equal to 4AX. Open right. Just substitute the value of A. What is the value of A here? Y squared equal to 4 into the value of A equal to root 7. So y squared equal to 4 root 7 is the required equation of this parabola. So the question asked is find the equation of the parabola. This is the application problem. So here what is the logic? The only one equation is given. Standard equation of an ellipse is given. From that you have to observe, you have to draw the parabola type number 1 open right side. Here what is the technical term? Focus of an ellipse coincides with focus of parabola. That's all. That is the logic. So both the focus are common. So first we have to find AE. After that this AE becomes root 7 comma 0. This focus is also for parabola. So we can consider the focus A comma 0. Substitute the standard equation y squared equal to 4x instead of this substitute. Please student, just read the question and follow Try to do it. Listen students, now it is question number 2, the same application problem, we are going to use it. A rod of length 1.2 meter moves with its ends always touching the coordinate axis. The locus of a point P on the rod is 0.3 meter from the end in contact with the x-axis. See this, we are taking the coordinate axis first, x-axis, y-axis. Is it nothing but coordinate axis. A rod length, see here, a rod, consider this is a rod of length 1.2 meter. The total length of this rod is 1.2 meter. Always touching the coordinate, see, it touches, say it is A and B, consider like this, A and B, coordinate axis. The locus of a point P on the rod, we are going to take a point P, see, consider a point P here, say x1 comma y1, consider the point P of x1 comma y1, 0.3 meter from end in contact with the x-axis. Say this is x-axis, here the contact with the x-axis, this distance is given, this is 0.3 meter, is an ellipse. We are going to work out the locus of this point, we are going to prove it, it is an ellipse. And also one more question, find the eccentricity of this ellipse. See, a rod of total length A, the total length is 1.2 meter. A point P of x1 comma y1 is on this rod, from its end A to P is 0.3 meter. This is the given data. Now we are going to work out locus of this point P of x1 comma y1. We are going to prove it, it is an ellipse, and also we are going to find the eccentricity of this ellipse. This is the concept they are given. So listen, I am taking this diagram a little bit one more with the explanation, more explanation. Listen, because I need a more clear diagram. See, it is an x-axis, y-axis, a rod of length 1.2 meter, consider a rod, the ends touching with the coordinate axis A and B. See, a point P, consider a point P of x1 comma y1, P of x1 comma y1. From its end A, that means it exercises A to P, this length is 0.3 meter. It length is 0.3 meter. Then total length of this rod is already given, that is 1.2 meter. So from P to B, the remaining is 0.9. So total length of this rod is 1.2 meter. P is a point lies on this rod. The distance from A to P, because from x-axis to this point 0.3 meter, here 0.9 meter. Now we are going to find locus of this P of x1 comma y1. That locus of this point P of x1 comma y1 must be the ellipse. That is the logic they are given. See, P x1 comma y1. From this, I am drawing a perpendicular line to x-axis and also perpendicular line to y-axis. Now listen, say PM, PN, perpendicular line to x-axis and also y-axis. Now listen, what is the meaning of P of x1 comma y1? It has a distance from origin to this distance is x1, from origin to this distance is y1. That is means P of x1 comma y1. See this diagram, OMPN. This is N. OMPN look like a rectangle. So this OM must be x1 is here also x1. This ON is y1, then PM is also y1. It looks like a rectangle, opposites x1, x1, here opposite sides y1, y1. This is the first logic. Now listen, this rod makes some angle theta here. It makes any angle unknown. It makes an angle theta. Listen carefully. This is an x-axis. This Pn is also parallel to x-axis. If here is an angle theta, here also must be an angle theta. That is the logic. Here x-axis, this Pn is also parallel to x-axis. If this x-axis make an angle theta, the parallel line should also make an angle theta. That is the logic. Now we are going to use a trigonometrical concept. It is very easy to work out. So I am going to use the trigonometrical concept. You are also using the other one logic. First see the trigonometrical logic. It is very simple. That is the very simplest step we are going to get the result. So we are constructing this diagram. A rod of length 1.2 meter. A point P of x1, y1 is 0.3 meter from x-axis. That is the logic. See the word from x-axis. So we are taking 0.3 meter. Here 0.9 meter. After that, this P of x1, y1, I am considering two perpendicular lines. One is to x-axis, Pm perpendicular to x-axis, Pn perpendicular to y-axis. So now this is x1, this is also a parallel, same rectangular portion x1. Here y1, here also y1. So this is the logic we are going to use with the help of trigonometry. See, this is theta means here also theta. I am using the trigonometrical concept. See, PMA must be a right angle triangle. This is perpendicular line, so that PMA must be a right angle triangle. In this right angle triangle, we are able to see two quantities here. This is y1, this PA is 0.3. Two datas are known. What is this side? Theta is here. This side must be an opposite side. This side is a hypotenuse 90 degrees opposite to this 90 degree. Therefore, we are able to relate this side is opposite. This side is hypotenuse. What is the relation between opposite and hypotenuse? That must be a sine theta. So from this first right angle triangle PMA, from this right angle triangle PMA, I am using PMA is a right angle triangle. In this, I am finding out the sine theta. Why I am find out the value of sine theta? What are the two sides known? Here opposite side, then hypotenuse. Relate this opposite side sine theta equal to y1 divided by 0.3. y1 divided by 0.3. In the same way, see here BNP, that is also a right angle triangle. From this second right angle triangle, from this second right angle triangle, once again we are having BNP. This is the second one. Here also we are able to relate the two sides. This side, another one is 0.9. What is the name of this side? This is an adjacent side. This is the hypotenuse. So what is the relation between adjacent and hypotenuse? That must be cos theta. That must be cos theta. Cos theta is adjacent divided by hypotenuse. What is the side adjacent? x1. What is the side? This is hypotenuse. Hypotenuse is 0.9. So these are the two important relative we are going to derive from this diagram. One is sine theta. See here, opposite divided by hypotenuse, that is sine. Here see, adjacent divided by hypotenuse, cos theta. We have the identity. What is the identity? Sine square theta plus cos square theta equal to 1. So from the identity, I am writing here, from the identity. What is the relation? Identities. We are having already sine square theta plus cos square theta equal to 1. Use this identity. Sine square theta plus cos square theta equal to 1. In this, what is the value of sine theta? So I am using the value of sine theta and also cos theta. So from the identity, sine square theta plus cos square theta equal to 1. From this diagram, sine theta equal to y1 divided by 0.3 whole square. Then cos theta equal to x1 by 0.9 whole square. equal to 1. Just square this value. So I can write first value x1 squared divided by 0.81. Here y1 squared divided by 0.3 means 0.9 equal to 1. x1 squared by 0.81, y1 squared by 0.09 equal to 1. x1 comma y1 is initially a fixed point, but we need the locus. Locus means it should be a moving point. Therefore, locus of this point, locus of px1 comma y1. Locus means it should be a moving point. Therefore, I can say x squared by 0.81, y squared divided by 0.09 equal to 1. See, it is in the form of x squared by a squared plus y squared by b squared equal to 1. So x squared by a squared, y squared by b squared equal to 1. Therefore, it denotes an ellipse. So it denotes equation of an ellipse. It denotes equation of an ellipse. That is question number 1. We are having one more result. Once again listen, see simple logic. If you are using the trigonometry, it will be very simplest step, you are able to derive the result. The logic from this diagram, what ratio you are able to derive? Opposite hypotenuse. So we can find out the value of sin theta from this diagram. See here, adjacent, once again hypotenuse. From that, we are able to find out the ratio of cos theta. So find out just sin theta and cos theta with this diagram. Then we are having the identities. Sin square theta plus cos square theta equal to 1. Just substitute and simplify, you can get. It is an important case. x1 squared by 81, y1 squared by 0.09. It is initially considered to be a fixed point, but we have the locus. Locus means it must be a moving point. So convert as a variable. X squared by 0.81, y squared by 0.09 equal to 1. It represents the equation of an ellipse. But one more question. Find also the eccentricity. See here. From this we are able to find the value of E. See, here A squared equal to 0.81. This must be greater value. Then B squared equal to 0.09. We need eccentricity E. Just now we worked out what is the value. A squared minus B squared divided by A squared. See here A squared square root of 0.81 minus 0.09 divided by a squared is 0.81. So 0.81 minus 0.09, we can get square root of 0.72 divided by 0.81. So just listen, a squared equal to 0.81, b squared equal to 0.09. The second question asked is find the value of E. So square root of a squared minus b squared by a squared, just to substitute, simplify, we can get 0.72 divided by 0.81. For our calculation, I can write like this, 0.72 divided by 81. That means multiplication with 100 divided by 100. I can write 72 divided by 81, 72 divided by 81. So it can be simplified with the ninth table. So 8, 9, here 9 nines. So square root of 8 by 9. Therefore again 2 root 2. Root 8 can be written as 2 root 2 divided by E. So the second question asked is find the eccentricity of this ellipse. So this is the logic. So first read the question, draw the diagram. So diagrammatic explanation is very important. So a rod of length 1.2 meter lies between coordinate axes. So both the end touches coordinate axis. See the end A, see the end B, it touches x-axis. That is the first logic. Then a point P of x1, y1 lies on this rod at a distance of 0.3 meter from its x-axis, say 0.3 meter. After that, use the trigonometric logic, then use the identity, that is the simplest way. So we are able to work out. Theoretical geometry concept also we are able to work out with the help of two similar triangles. That is also acceptable, but it is the simplest way I am explaining. So a squared b squared, after that find the equation of the ellipse, find the a squared b squared, find out the eccentricity. So dear students, read the question, draw the diagram, what are the given data, take out. After that apply your brain. So what is the concept you are able to use? You are able to use two concepts. One concept is trigonometric explanation, that concept I am using. One more concept is use the geometrical concept also acceptable. So here after finding out the value of a squared b squared, find e. So apply your knowledge, try yourself. Listen students, it is question number 3. See once again the explanation. A room 34-meter long is constructed to be a whispering gallery, that means light emitting gallery. So you are going to use this one, lights are emitting gallery like this, the ceiling. The room has a elliptical ceiling as shown in the figure. You are able to see the diagram in your book itself. If the maximum height of the ceiling is 8 meters, determine where the foci, we are going to work out, we are going to find out the foci are located. What are the given data here? Room length or long. Your room is 34 meters long. So 34 meters. Then height, the ceiling height. We need the second one data, that is height of the ceiling. Height of the ceiling is 8 meters. This is the second data. Then it is constructed in elliptical structure, elliptical ceiling. Already they are giving the structure. So elliptical ceiling. You are able to see the diagram in your book itself. Now I am going to draw it. If the maximum height is also given, what is the needed things? Determine where the foci are located. We have to find where should be the focus. See the diagram. An elliptical ceiling. See here, an elliptical ceiling means top way. This top way in your room, this top way. This top portion is ceiling. This ceiling is constructed in an elliptical structure. The long means here length, 34 meter long. This is 34 meter long. Height must be there from the center. This is going to be in height. Height of this is 8 meter. So it looks like a ceiling. The long is 34 meter. Height must be from the center. It is an 8 meter. Where should we are going to locate the focus? One focus is in your other two focuses must be from the center. One focus in the right side. Then another one is from your left side. So we are going to find the focus. See, this is the logic they are given. Length is nothing but long, so 34 meter. Height is 8 meter. Now consider this is the A and A dash, because the end points are said to be A dash. I am constructing, this is considered to be an x-axis, this is an x dash. Automatically this must be y-axis. That's all. So 8 meter, 34 meter. Now this 34 meter is, see here, from this A to A dash, say it is A dash, consider A to A dash, 34 meter. C is the center. Now it is an x-axis, y-axis. Automatically center must be origin 0, 0. Now this is considered to be 17. This is half of the portion 17 meter. Here also the half of the portion 17 meter. Now this A is considered to be 17, 0. A dash must be the other side, minus 17, 0. This is minus 17, 0. See here 8 meter height. From the center is height. It should be on y-axis 0, 8. Say consider this point B. Generally we are saying it is B. So 0, 8. These are the datas. So 34 is considered to be 17. Half portion from the center, half portion 17. Here also 17. Height is 8. So we are considering it is a point. After that consider it is an x-axis, x dash, y-axis. So A is 17, 0. Now the point B is 0, 8. From this diagram we are able to take A equal to 17, B equal to 8. What is the reason? From the center CA, we already well known, A dash equal to 2A, that is the length of the major axis. Here CA is half of its value, so I am taking 17 meter as A. From this, consider this B, CB, again it is, we are taking half of the semi-elliptical portion because we are not drawing the full ellipse. This is a semi-ellipse. From this semi-ellipse, CB is the, that means length of the semi-minor. We already giving all the explanation in your theoretical concept. So CB is the semi-minor. Semi-minor means B value. B value is given. So we are going to find the equation of this diagram first. So equation of an ellipse. Equation of an ellipse. X squared by A squared plus Y squared by B squared equal to 1. Here A is 17. Therefore say X squared by 17 squared plus Y squared by, say this is value of B, B is 8 squared equal to 1. So I can write X squared by 17 squared 289 plus Y squared by 64 equal to 1. This is the equation of this ellipse. So we are drawing a semi-elliptical portion. This is a room. So you consider a construction is like this. So in this room, 34 is the long, 8 is the height. So consider half of this value is 17. Here also 17. Consider this is A is the point on x-axis. So 17, 0. Here A dash is minus 17, 0. B is 0, 8. After that we are able to write the equation. Equation of this ellipse is x squared by A squared, Y squared by B squared because it is type number 1. Major axis along x-axis. So substitute the data, simplify. X squared by 289, Y squared by 64 equal to 1. Now we are going to find out the eccentricity. That is the question they are asking. Where should be the focus are located? Therefore, see, we are going to find out the E value. What is the value of E? Just now we worked out. In all three problems, we just worked out E. A squared minus B squared divided by A squared. Just substitute 289. A squared is 289 minus B squared equal to 64 here. Divided by A squared once again 289. So 289 minus 64 225 divided by 289 square root. Work out the value of E from this. So now the value of E equal to 225 means 15 divided by 289 means 17. This is the value of E. But we need focus. Focus means what is the value of F? AE, 0. This is AE, 0. This F dash must be minus AE, 0. Therefore, we need AE. A already worked out 17. E just now we worked out 15 by 17. 17 will be removed. Therefore, AE equal to 15. So, work out clearly what we want. So, we need AE. The focus must be AE, 0. Now, we see the explanation. The focus must be located in which point? AE, 0. We just now worked out A. Therefore, focus or foci must be located at one side F 15, 0, another side F dash minus 15, 0. That's all the concept. So the question asked is, where should focus or foci must be located? From this center, one side F, another side F dash. That means positive side F, another side F dash. So just we worked out AE. We want to work out AE. Just to substitute AE 15, 0. Another one is minus 15, 0. So after drawing the diagram, select the things. So we have to draw the diagram with the help of the question. Read the question clearly. A room is constructed. So we can draw a room in an elliptical structure. Elliptical means here take the half ellipse. So semi-ellipse. So a room is constructed in a semi-elliptical structure. The length of the room is 34. See, the length is total. So consider half value is 17. 34 is the length. Height must be from the center is the height. So 8. These are the data given in your question. So draw the diagram first. After that, think about this. 17 is here. So it must be the type number 1. Cursor is in x-axis. It should be y-axis. So 17, 0, 0, 8. After this, take the value of a. A equal to 17, b equal to 8. Then form the equation. What is the equation type number 1? X squared by a squared plus y squared by b squared equal to 1. Substitute the value of a squared, 17 squared, 289, b squared, 80, 8 squared, 64. Then we need e. What is the value of e? Square root of a squared minus b squared by a squared. Substitute the data, simplify, we can get 15 by 17. We need ae, that's all. 17 will be removed, we can get ae. Then f is 15, 0. F dash is minus 15, 0. These are the two focus. So dear students, read the question clearly, draw the rough diagram. After that, think what are the given concept. Take the data clearly. Then apply your knowledge. It is an ellipse. Already the question itself they are saying it is an elliptical diagram. Then apply the data, simplify it, you are able to get it. Thank you.